7-Eleven. This is the largest and most ubiquitous convenience store chain in Japan, with tens of thousands of locations across the country. Originally an American company founded in Texas, it was brought to Japan in the 1970s by a Japanese retail group that eventually acquired the entire global operation. The brand fundamentally changed Japanese daily life by introducing the concept of a store that never closes and offers almost anything a person might need on short notice. It is widely considered the gold standard for convenience store food, particularly its fresh bento boxes, onigiri rice balls, and its premium line of gold-packaged ready-to-eat meals. The company maintains a massive, highly efficient distribution network that ensures fresh food is delivered to stores multiple times a day, keeping quality extremely consistent. FamiMart. Often referred to affectionately as FamiMart or Locals, this brand is the second largest convenience store chain in Japan, and one of the few that actually originated within the country. It started as a small store in Saitama Prefecture in 1973 before expanding massively across Asia. The stores are instantly recognizable by their distinct green, white, and blue striped branding and the familiar cheerful chime that plays every time the automatic doors open. While it offers similar range of daily necessities and services as its competitors, it has built a massive cult following specifically for its hot food section. The undisputed star of this section is Famichi, a piece of boneless, perfectly seasoned fried chicken served in a tearaway paper pouch that makes it easy to eat on the go.
Lawson. This major chain actually traces its roots back to a dairy company in Ohio before the Japanese rights were purchased in the 1970s and grew into a retail giant. Because of its dairy origins, the brand's logo is still a traditional milk can, which hints at its historical focus on high-quality dairy and dessert products. The company has carved out a unique space for itself by prioritizing premium sweets and pastries, launching a highly successful in-house dessert brand called Uchi Cafe. Among its most famous offerings is the premium roll cake, which features a light, airy sponge filled with high-quality fresh cream that rivals dedicated bakeries. Beyond standard locations, the brand operates several specialized offshoots, including Natural Lawson, which focuses on organic and health-conscious foods, and Lawson 100, which functions as a budget-friendly hybrid between a convenience store and a supermarket.
Ministop. Originally founded by the Aeon Retail Group in the 1980s, this chain stands out by combining the traditional convenience store layout with a small fast food counter and a dedicated seating area. While most convenience stores focus on pre-packaged goods and heat lamp warmers, this brand prepares several items strictly to order. Customers can purchase freshly made hot snacks, French fries, and most notably, an ever-changing seasonal menu of soft-serve ice cream and elaborate parfaits. The concept of having a built-in cafe area where customers can comfortably sit, eat their fresh food, and drink coffee makes it feel slightly more like a casual diner than a standard quick-stop shop. It remains smaller in overall store count compared to the top three giants, but its unique focus on made-to-order desserts gives it a dedicated customer base.
Daily Yamazaki. Owned by the Yamazaki Baking Company, which is the largest bread baking corporation in Japan, this chain leverages its parent company's expertise to offer something unique. Many of these stores feature an actual in-store bakery where bread, pastries, and sandwiches are baked fresh on the premises every day. While other chains receive their baked goods wrapped in plastic from centralized factories, walking into one of these locations often smells like a traditional neighborhood bakery. Customers can grab a tray and use tongs to select fresh melon pan, curry bread, and sweet rolls right out of the display cases. It is a smaller operation overall and less common in urban centers, but it provides a warm, artisanal touch that the highly industrialized larger chains simply cannot match.
Seiko Mart. Functioning almost entirely as a regional powerhouse, this brand is deeply tied to Hokkaido, Japan's northernmost island, where it is often preferred over the national giants. It actually predates the arrival of 7-Eleven in Japan, making it one of the oldest convenience store formats in the country. The brand focuses heavily on local pride and self-sufficiency, sourcing the vast majority of its ingredients, from milk to melon, directly from Hokkaido farmers. Many locations feature a hot chef kitchen where staff prepare warm bento boxes, fresh pork bowls, and freshly baked croissants right behind a counter, instead of simply microwaving factory-made meals. Because Hokkaido is vast and often endures harsh winters, these stores serve as vital community lifelines in rural areas where other retailers refuse to operate.
Poplar. Originating in Hiroshima in the early 1980s, this chain maintains a strong presence primarily in western Japan and the Chugoku region. It is most famous for its signature Pop-Ben Bento system, which fundamentally changes how convenience store lunches are sold. Instead of selling a pre-packaged box where the rice has been sitting in a refrigerator for hours, the store displays bentos containing only the side dishes and meat. When a customer purchases the meal, the cashier scoops steaming hot rice directly from a commercial rice cooker behind the counter into the box. Buyers can even request larger portions of rice, often with no extra charge, which has made the chain incredibly popular with students and manual laborers looking for a filling, hot, and comforting meal.
New Days. This brand is operated by the East Japan Railway Company and is almost exclusively found inside or immediately adjacent to train stations across eastern Japan. Because its stores are located in high-traffic transit hubs, the layouts are meticulously designed for speed and efficiency, catering to commuters rushing to catch their trains. The aisles are often narrower, and the checkout counters are built to process massive crowds rapidly, heavily relying on quick transportation card payments. The product selection is highly tailored to travelers, focusing on easy-to-eat onigiri, bottled drinks, and regional souvenirs for people passing through the station. Some of its smallest kiosks literally have no walking space for customers, functioning instead as a wall of goods where buyers simply point to what they need and complete the transaction in seconds.